Hi there, this is Varun and in this video I am going to show you how to install Android P without any bugs in Lenovo P2. And this video is very long duration video, approximately 25 minutes. Please try to watch total video for installing Android P without any bugs. The files required are PPR1 SGSI A only zip and post GSI1, post GSI2, post GSI3. And the treble based ROM Lineage 15.1 I have chosen and Magisk version 16.7 for routing the ROM and treble supported TWRP, this one with the date, and Voltafix zip file for fixing Volte in Android P, and in-call zip file for fixing no voice problem in calls, and latest version Google Play services. All the files are given in this video description. First, choose PPR1 as SGSI only zip and extract the zip file. It may take few minutes for extraction. The size of the file is approximately 1.8 GB. After extraction completed, just refresh your file manager once. Now the file extracted PPR1 A only image from the zip file PPR1 SGSI A only. Now we don't need this zip file, so I am deleting this zip file. I just extracted this image file from PPR1 zip file. Now we have to reboot our phone to recovery mode, and I am rebooting to recovery from Magisk. And I am using normal TWRP, so I am going to install treble supported TWRP. For that, click on install image and choose the TWRP with the date and select the partition recovery and swipe to confirm the flash. After flashing done, click on reboot and reboot to recovery. You can see the date at this version. It means it is a treble supported TWRP. Go to wipe, advanced wipe, Dalvik card cache, system, data, cache and swipe to confirm the wipe. After wiping done, go back and click on install and choose the Lineage 15.1 package and swipe to confirm the flash. The flashing may take approximately 2 minutes. After installation of Lineage OS 15.1, now go back and again click on install. Now click on install image and choose that extracted file PPR1A only image and select the partition system image and swipe to confirm the flash. And the flashing of this image may take up to 1 minute. After extraction of the image, now go back to the main menu in TWRP, go to the mount and mount system and vendor, and now click on install and select the post SGSI1 and swipe to confirm the flash and post SGSI2 and swipe to confirm the flash and select post SGSI3 and swipe to confirm the flash. Now select Voltafix zip file and swipe to confirm the flash. Now go back to the main menu, Mount, System and Vendor. And now again click on Install. Now install incall2 zip file and swipe to confirm the flash. That's it. Don't install Magisk now. Click on Reboot and System. Install Magisk after one reboot. The first boot may take approximately 5 minutes. Device booted up. Select the SIM card that you want to enable the mobile data. By default, GPS will be enabled. You can disable it manually. And you will see one notification. Device is HD capable. It means voltage is working properly. And there will be two unknowing notifications: finishing system update. This will not remove. You have to install latest version Google Play services for making the device faster and to adding any Google account. For adding any Google account, you need to install latest Google Play Services app. I will provide the link in the video description. Open File Manager and select the file that you have downloaded, Google Play Services. And install. At the process of opening File Manager, the File Manager may not respond. So please wait with patience till the File Manager responds. If it not respond for more time, close it and open it again. And whenever the Google Play Services is going to update and that notification system is updating will be removed automatically. As you can see that system is updating, process completed. And the Google Play Services is also installed. Now I will show the latest Android version that we have installed in our mobile and the latest security patch. Go into the system, about phone, and Android version 9. It means Pie, in short form P. And let's check the security patch. It's July 5, 2018. Now let's check all the apps are working fine or not. Now YouTube is working perfectly without any lag. And now the File Manager is also working perfectly after updating Google Play Services. Now you have to sign into the device with any Google account to update all the apps from Play Store. So just open Play Store. It will automatically take you to the screen of sign in page of the Google. After signing in, update all the apps in Play Store. Go to the My Apps and Games. And there will be a list of so many apps to update. Just click on Update All. It is necessary to update all the apps. and you may see option complete setup by installing apps. It's just a notification to install some additional apps, Google Allo, Google Keep and some other. You can install if you are interested. And I'm going to show you how to fix USB file transfer bug. Go to the settings, system, about phone, advanced, and tap the bill number for 5 times until you see the message that you are now a developer. Now go back and open the developer options and find the option default USB configuration and select file transfer. Now you can see the Lenovo P2 in your PC. But whenever you are trying to access USB preferences from the notification, you can't change the preference from the notification. You have to change the preference from the developer options only. And now I can access all the files of my phone in my PC. And let's install Magisk to root our phone. Reboot the phone to the TWRP recovery mode. Now click on install and select the zip file Magisk 16.7 and swipe to confirm the flash. All the files that I have used in this video, I will provide the direct download links in this video description. Don't download and install any other files. After installation done, click on reboot system. And one more thing, in Android P, the device will boot up very fastly compared to Android Nougat and Oreo. You can see the Magisk installed successfully. Let's check the root access with the root application. Root checker. Verify root. And grant the root permissions to this root checker app. And you can see that our mobile Lenovo P2 successfully rooted, but it shows Pixel XL because it is ported from Pixel XL mobile. Just open Chrome and sign in with your account to sync all the data and passwords. And you are going to see this notification finish setup at every time. For removing that notification, you need to connect to Wi-Fi and you need to finish this setup. And when you click on finish setup, it will check for the latest updates. And if you have any another phone, you can copy. If you don't have any other phone, just click on don't copy. I don't want to use fingerprint. I don't want to set any lock to my phone. And just enable the Google Assistant. And if you want to add any mail account or phone size, you can do there. And just click on all set to finish the total setup. That's it, the setup done. And you will see one annoying notification app and data restoration passed. For removing this notification, you just have to restore your mobile phone once. You can't remove this notification For removing this notification, just need to restart the mobile phone once. And after restart, and you will not find any notification for restoration. And you have to select the mobile data to enable in with SIM card at every boot. This was a small problem in this ROM. Otherwise, your mobile data will not turn on and you can't use mobile data. And enabling FP gestures. Open Play Store and search for the app BillProp. And install this BillProp app. After installation, open the app, grant the root permissions with the magisk, and click on the pencil icon and scroll down to the last and enter persist.sys.fp.navigation is equal to 1. And click on the save icon for saving. After saving, just reboot your phone. Device booted up. And you can check now that applications will work perfectly. Same as stock, but you can't use Google Assistant with these applications. And let's call someone and let's test the voltage is working perfectly or not. I'm just calling to Jio customer care. It's working perfectly. It means outgoing calls working perfectly. Let's test for the incoming calls. My friend is calling now. His name was Gaurav. I picked up the call and it's working perfectly. It means there's no problem with the calls even you are using Jio SIM. And you will see one notification device is HD capable. And you can't disable this notification. For disabling this notification, open Play Store and search for the app Notifications Off. And install this application. Now open the app and grant the root permissions to this Notifications Off application. And you can simply search IMS. And you will find one app org.codeaurora.ims. Simply disable that app notification and click on save. And you can observe that there is no notification like SimHD capable. And coming to the navigation. Now you are seeing the old navigation. For enabling this pill navigation, you need to go to the system, gestures, and you will see one option swipe up on home button and enable this option. And you can see that navigation bar is changed to the new style, pill style. You just need to scroll this pill in this line to view all the recent apps. And wherever you stop the moving pill, at the time which app is at the center, that app will open. And if you swipe up from the fill button to the upside, you will see the recent apps list and you can clear all. And if you want to disable this navigation bar, then open Play Store and search for the app Hide Navigation Bar. And this is the perfect application to hide navigation bar in Android P. I tested many other applications but it does not work. This is the perfect application. If you not rooted your device with Magisk in Android P, then you can simply enter an ADB shell command from ADB and just do a little bit scroll. You will find the command that you have to enter via ADB. This is that command. But my phone is rooted phone, so no need to use any ADB. I just click on use root button to grant the root permissions and to use the app directly. Grant the root permissions and there will be option main switch. By enabling this option, navigation bar will be disabled. By disabling this option, navigation bar will be again enabled. And you will not observe navigation bar at any position. And if you want to again enable the navigation bar, you can simply toggle the navigation bar from the notification bar. And if you don't want to see this notification, you can simply swipe right and click on this eye icon, info icon, go to the notifications and disable the notifications for this hide nav bar. And whenever you want to enable the navigation bar, you can again open the app and enable the navigation bar. That's it for this video, guys. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel to get the more videos on Android P Magisk modules and Android P review on Lenovo P2.